Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. We are heading straight into the Canadian Grand Prix after last episode. Of course, last episode we were at Azerbaijan, had a good result in P1, and now we are going to try and continue this good result and head into Canada. Another strong circuit for us, so hopefully we can outpace the computers, the AI in this track as well. We will see if the game is broken still, and we will try and improve on our start of the season. If you guys are new, please do consider subscribing. That'll help me out a lot. Did you know that 65% of you are not subscribed to this channel? Please do subscribe and it'll help me out and help you stay connected with this community. Let's go in, do the practice programs, and I'll see you guys afterwards for qualifying. Welcome to qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the session info. We have a good car setup, which is the usual, 7 wings, and everything should be according to what we need. Now, we are a little bit slow, a tad bit slow. We did set the fastest lap during practice, so let's see what happens during the qualifying session itself. We're going to accelerate time, gonna let the AI all set their times early on, and then we'll see if we can improve on their times. Approximately 10 minutes to go and we'll head out. First lap of Q1 sits us in P14, not the best time. So let's see if we can get another lap in. Slight improvement. Not good enough. Another couple tenths of a second improvement here. That should see us safely into the next round of qualifying. I think I might go for another lap here for good measure, just to see out the rest of the qualifying session. Slight improvement. That's it for qualifying then. That is all we can do. P5, which is a good position to be at, just behind Hamilton. We should be clear into the next round of qualifying. Indeed we are, right behind Hamilton, and we maintain P5, knocked out our Matsushita, Russell, De Vries, Magnussen, Giotto, and Mick Schumacher. Interesting names in here, especially with George Russell missing out on Q2. Let's head on into the next qualifying round. We do head on into the next round of qualifying. We out-qualify Lewis Hamilton, but it doesn't matter because we still need to run Q3. Knocked out are Jack Aitken, Latifi, Albon, Sainz, Giovinazzi, and Ricciardo in the Red Bull. Interesting. Alright, we're heading on into the final round of qualifying. Another 4 tenths, 5 tenths shaven off. That might be the fastest lap. Yes, it is. We are on pole right now. That is stunning. 106.1. That is currently pole. Let's see if we maintain that pole as we head into the garage. Please. That Renault is quick. Look at Pierre Gasly overtaking us by 400th of a second. Kvyat is behind us in row 2, so we round out the front row of the grid with Pierre Gasly. The race itself is going to be super wet, so let's see if race day can give us another P1 finish.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on a circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Pierre Gasly lines up on pole position and the captain completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Fiat, Verstappen, Lando Norris and Ocon, Leclerc, Hamilton, Stroll and Valtteri Bottas, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Carlos Sainz and Albon, Latifi, Aitken, Mick Schumacher and Luca Giotto, Magnussen, De Vries, Russell and Nobuharu Matsushita. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Rainy Canada. So if you take a look here, we are starting on super wet conditions and then we're going on to semi-wet conditions. Maybe that's an intermediate stint, and then we're going on to dries potentially. We don't know exactly how it is going to be like, but we will need to be on our toes for our tire changes. So we are going to assume that it's going to get drier and drier. So I think this is going to be our initial idea, so to say. We'll stay on wets for approximately 16 laps until it gets drier, and then head on to intermediates and maybe even go on to softs or mediums towards the end of the Grand Prix. We can save up on some fuel, so we're going to drop our fuel load to -1 lap of fuel. Yeah, 51.5 will do. And let's just get started. There's nothing else we really need to concentrate on except for good racing at Canada. Here we go, second on the grid. 5 red lights in a super wet Canadian Grand Prix, and off we go. Rich and overtake engaged. Super well done to get past the Renault. And off we go in P1, slip and sliding, giving Pierre Gasly no room for the turn. And off we go in a super wet Canadian Grand Prix because I have no grip on these tires. That's how wet it is out here. Oh, we'll take an exceeding track limits warning because I had no traction there whatsoever. It's costing us time though. We're losing the racing line. It's super wet out here. I have no traction. I'm expecting a safety car, if not a VSC or something. Cause damn, this is super slippery. Gasly's attempting something with our slipstream. As we come to the hairpin turn, gotta be careful not to lose our car. Ooh, side by side with Pierre Gasly. There's a yellow flag. Might be the slowness of the hairpin turn. A little contact with Gasly. No wing damage yet. But we are doing well. We are doing well in P1. Ah! Nice. And we are off P1 in lap 1. Let's see if we can maintain it for the next 34 laps. Ooh, VSC out. Oh, Pierre Gasly's out of the session. Oops. What happened? I think I squeezed him a little too much. That was bad.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh, that was close. I think we should be good. Yep, green flag running. And here we go again. Alright, good run out of there. Still very wet out here. I'm losing grip left, right, and center. In reality, this would be red flagged, I think. This would be a red flagged race, cause dang. How we are racing in these conditions, I do not know. Oh, whoa. Verstappen, bro. Verstappen. Mate, what are these guys doing? The AI is on a mind of its own. Whoa. Alright there. Verstappen getting getting a little elbowy with everything. We regained the lead after a shaky chicane there.
Gap to teammate behind is 1.8 seconds.
Hamilton's up to P5, which is good to see. Alright, there we go. Car slowly getting used to the temperature and the conditions. Oof. Nearly lost it all there. But we're still good. Trying to push as much as we can.
Definitely looking better than it was a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
If we just move a bit more of that standing water, we might be able to get onto the intermediates.
Perhaps. Alright, Jeff is already thinking of intermediate tires. It's good. We have overheating front left tires apparently. So we gotta be sure to maintain that. It seems like the operating window is a lot lower for wet tires. Okay, we got a couple pitting already. Now the question is, are they pitting? They're pitting for new wings, I think, because we had a tussle earlier. Alright, we made this turn. Now let's check the strategy. Intermediates on lap 5. Yes. Let's go in now. It seems apparent that intermediates are the best tires now. Alright, time for new tires. So we're going in. Let's push into the pit lane now. We are switching tires according to Jeff, so I think a bunch of these cars are also going to follow. Here we go. In we go. I think everyone's pitting for intermediates except for Hamilton. Okay, he's getting the next lap. I think a bunch of teams are going to double stack here. Come on, boys. Schnell, Schnell. 2.7. Good, we're still ahead of Ocon. That's all we need. Everyone's on intermediates except for a couple.
One stop to go, one stop left in this strategy.
Ooh, Stroll already had the intermediates on, so he's ahead of us now. Kvyat as well. Yep, these intermediates feel a lot better than the wets right now. Gotta catch Kvyat though. Kvyat is 2.6 ahead of us, 2.5. Still very dangerous, precarious weather right now. Alright, Lewis Hamilton in the pits now. We lost out some time on that hairpin turn. 3.2 to Kvyat. Nearly smashed the car against the wall. We're still okay. Good chicane there. Bunch of people in the pits now. Ooh, fastest sector 3.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Alright, the sky has cleared up a lot. Look at the sky. It's a lot brighter than it was earlier in the race. So, let's keep pushing here on the intermediates. Hopefully we can get a better run than Kvyat. Currently it's 2 seconds. We've been maintaining this 2-second gap for some time now. So I'm trying to catch him as much as I can, because this is going to be the best opportunity of me overtaking him in the wets. Because we know the AI can be obliteratingly quick.
They're starting to pull away from us.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Soon as I hit 1.5, the AI just accelerates a lot faster. Ah! Come on, Sue. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's take a look. Seems like we are moving on to the next compounded tire. We're gonna go box this lap. Tire status. Oh, box this lap.
Risk with a circuit this greasy, but we think the slick might now be the quicker tire. If you think you can keep it on the road, let's get
Alright, shut up. Box this lap.
understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright, we are going on to mediums. Is that hards? Those are mediums.
Stop.
Oh god, he's coming in too. Oh god, Lewis is getting the... Oh no, we're double stacking. Alright, go, go, go.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
I think it's a one stop and done. We'll be able to go for 20 laps on these. Oh yeah, we are a lot faster on the slicks. And the rain has stopped by the looks of it. Oh my god, the track has dried up really quickly. Come on, Verstappen, hold up Kvyat for me, please. Come on, now it's a race, now it's a race. Come on. We have the straight line speed. Let's catch Kvyat, please. Norris and Verstappen in the pits. 2.3 seconds to Kvyat. We get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
We need to catch up with the car ahead. The gap is around 5 seconds.
Yee, okay. We are getting caught up from people behind, and then Kvyat is driving away. We know Kvyat and Stroll, I think everyone still has a stop to do, but we are going to try and nurse these tires until the end, because we have ultimate tire wear upgrades, and we are a lot better at saving tires than everyone else. Kvyat has pit, and so did Stroll. I think a bunch of people are going to start pitting.
Lewis is in the pits.
Let's look at our tire wear situation. 19%. We can go 9 laps on these. We'll see. I think we can. Let's see, let's see.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
More people in the pits now.
We're gonna box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
We are not boxing at all for the remainder of the Grand Prix. We're gonna continue pushing here. Although the soft tire runners should be catching us. So let's see if the gap is enough. Ooh, Kvyat's on another set of mediums, really? Why don't they go for softs? Maybe they used up all their soft tires.
To mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Kvyat has caught up with us. 2 seconds behind us. 1.5 seconds behind us. That acceleration in that Red Bull is insane. I mean, in general, AI acceleration is insane. We are trying to push as fast as we can. Come on. We got 4 laps of the Grand Prix remaining. 5 laps, I think. including this one. So we gotta keep Kvyat behind us. He's 1 second behind us. Oh my goodness. Elbows out, boys. Elbows out. Oh, he's going on the inside, giving him a little squeeze. Not gonna make it easy for you to overtake me, bro. Oh, something happened. Okay, so Kvyat's gone. Oops. Something happened. Give him the ultimate squeeze and then he disappeared. What happened to Kvyat? He got a 5-second time penalty for something. Lewis Hamilton is out of the session. Whoa, what happened? Is there a crash? How did Lewis Hamilton... Oh my god, was there a crash with Kvyat? I guess there was.
Has dropped out of the race.
Here we go, last lap of the Grand Prix. Healthy 9-second gap to the car behind, so we should be easily securing P1. I probably found the footage of the Kvyat crash, so I don't know. We'll see. May have been my fault, may not have been.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Ah, hit the wall there. Like an idiot. Whatever. Alright, minor damage as we come to the final couple turns of the Grand Prix. Oh, we're losing seconds to Ocon, which is quite scary, but I think we should comfortably still get P1. 8.3 seconds, rich and overtake for the final straight. We should be... Oh, Kvyat's behind us, but he has a 5-second time penalty from that crash or whatever incident happened. Oh well. Another comfortable victory. Not really comfortable. But we managed to survive against AI. That was broken, but here we go. Crossing the line for P1.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
How about that? To whom it may concern you.
A truly magnificent drive then, and a great performance from the entire team to secure victory here in Canada. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
So the results are here. It seems like we got P1 and Ocon and Bottas got P2 and 3 as Kvyat got a 5-second time penalty. He probably got bumped down to P4. Yeah, a bizarre Grand Prix. Started off with super wets and then went to dries. I think we managed our tire race strategy very well, made the tire changes at perfect times. That secured the victory. Here are the results of the Canadian Grand Prix. P1 for us, Ocon and Bottas ran at the podium as we saw earlier. Norris, Kvyat, Schumacher, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Giovinazzi and Latifi round out the rest of the points positions. Williams getting some valuable points today. The rest of the grid looks as follows: Albon, Aiken, Russell, Stroll, Leclerc, Sainz, Magnussen, De Vries, Matsushita rounding out the finishing drivers, with Hamilton, Giotto and Gasly not finishing the race. Let's take a look at the race director and see what happened here. I think we got a couple collision warnings, yes, exceeding track limits warnings, yes. And then Gasly had some exceeding track limits warning and a collision warning. And then he had terminal damage from our initial crash in the early stages of the race. Giotto had a mechanical failure. Kvyat got a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Stroll. Ocon also had a collision with Stroll, and Sainz had a collision with Hamilton, and Hamilton collided with Sainz, and I think that's what caused Hamilton to not finish the race. He got destroyed there, but the race director doesn't show why Hamilton did not finish the race. Bottas and Leclerc also had some crashes with Hamilton and Ocon, so there seems to have been a huge crash that was a result of Kvyat's collision with Stroll and Ocon colliding with Stroll, leading to this chaos. Let's take a look at the standings now. We are solidly in the lead, 1 point away from 100, but we sit on 99 points. Ocon overtakes Hamilton. Kvyat does as well, and Bottas as well. So really, Lewis Hamilton is having a shocker of a season again. We are 48 points ahead of Ocon, so it's a comfortable lead. I think the driver standing might be ours. Constructor standings wise, we are still solidly in the lead, 141 points with I think 5 Grand Prix remaining. I think we're halfway now. Ferrari is on 82 points and Mercedes are going up with 64 points. So we still have a 59 point gap to P2, so we should easily win this for the season. A horrible weather start. We were sitting in heavy monsoon rain or like a tornado rain or something. But our qualifying session saw us in P2, which was a good starting position. We easily overtook Gasly, who is in a much inferior car. The Renault should not be up that high, but somehow they made it up there, and we easily took P1. But then it was a very shaky start because the ground wasn't really, grippy. The tires didn't really grasp to the concrete, and the concrete, or asphalt rather, and the asphalt didn't really give anything back. So it was a bit of a shaky start. As you see, we had a massive collision with Gasly as he collided with us. I don't know, he tried to go for a gap, but we kind of squoze him in a little and then he hit us back. So it was a bit of a 50-50 in my opinion, maybe more on my fault, and I do apologize to Gasly. It was another series of tussles here and there, and one of the tussles really caused a major crash, which was the Hamilton issue where he did not finish the race. I think it was a crash with Verstappen. No. We hit someone, I can't remember. Kvyat. We hit Kvyat, who was really threatening our position. Again, AI seemed to be a little too pacey for the cars that they have. Performance-wise, all the other cars are much inferior. Red Bull is the only real contender for the fastest car on the field. But yeah, somehow they are a lot faster than we are. Next up is Austria, a circuit that is very much in our favor in the past. We've done very well in Austria, so hopefully we can keep up this good results and hopefully get the constructors and driver standings by the next couple Grand Prix. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified when the next video goes live. 65% of you are not subscribed to this channel, so please do subscribe. It helps me out and helps you stay connected with this team that we're building here. My team will continue on this channel until we finish it, so please stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.